One day, the main character was ordered by his boss to bring her some coffee, because the main character was working as an assistant. Just recently, he was working with his female boss who is a popular TV announcer. Then she always gives the main character some screen time on her television show as a laughing stock. In addition, she always orders the main character like a slave. The main character was hoping to work with the kind female announcer. However, his fate went to the very bossy woman. He got enough of this garbage lifestyle, so the main character decided to put his creamy revenge on her coffee.
It's payback time.
The main character is a level 10 wizard, and he planned to go to the alchemy room to brew the unholy ingredient. Then he will use his photographic memory to imagine his female boss while making the forbidden creamer for her coffee. After a while, the main character has brewed his masterpiece with the special ingredient added. Of course, the coffee will release some dark aura to show off its overwhelming unholy powers. Suddenly, the main character felt guilty from putting his colored white hatred on her coffee. He was now in a panic, and he wanted to make her a new coffee. However, it was too late, because she was already beside him. The main character was taking too long to make her coffee, so she started looking for him. She saw the main character holding her 3-in-1 coffee, so she took the forbidden caffeine, and drank that special coffee. After drinking her coffee, she realized that something was odd in its flavor. This cultural event was too much for his sword to handle, and it's rampaging inside his lower equipment. Then she was very confused, but she probably got some hints in her mind. A few hours later, she was very happy with her performance, because the manager commended her with a GG well played for reading the scripts perfectly. Then she noticed that the special flavored coffee had helped her in speaking fluently. The main character was surprised, because his milky creamer contained some special power. She knows the coffee was very sussy, however, she decided to request the main character again for that kind of coffee. She will be having another announcing session, so she wanted his coffee to help clear her throat. The main character was hesitating, but the boss is already mad. So, he has no choice but to obey her personal request. After that, the main character went to his witchcraft room to perform the unholy single-handed milk summoning ritual. However, his boss followed him, and she discovered the secret ingredient. Therefore, the jail is waiting for the main character.
FBI, open up!
Luckily for him, this lady was a very open-minded person, and she was willing to intake some new ideas. In addition, she will test if his magical milk is effective for her vocal cords. Then she started the Gulp Gulp 3000, and she wanted the main character to focus on his summoning ritual. Eventually, the main character was successful, and the female announcer gratefully drinks the unholy elixir. After that, she tested her voice, and it was proven that his magical milk can actually make her speech better. Therefore, she ordered the main character to let her drink the magical milk regularly, because it was a crucial recipe for her to get a successful career. So, with great magical milk comes with great responsibilities. In the next scenario, she was using her pair of massive assets to extract the magical milk straight from the source of creation. The main character wanted her to speed run the process, because she will have her next TV program. However, conditioning her speech was important, so she needs to intake her daily dose of magical milkshake first. Then she conducted her feeding program, and she was also cleaning his magical milk maker with her melon scrubs at the same time. After a while, the main character was able to produce the voice enhancer magical milkshake, and she was able to drink that healthy beverage. However, she was complaining for a low harvest, so she wanted him to produce more. After her fine dining, she thanked the main character for providing her with a royal cuisine. One day, she had a very special event in her career, because she will have an interview with a VIP. Therefore, she don't want to mess up this event, so she wanted his magical milk to help her succeed. Then she played the feeding frenzy game, and she was on a time attack mode. The main character was taking too much time to release his overflowing power, and she wanted him to be the Flash. So, she did the Gulp Gulp 69,000, and the main character inspected the sacred sanctuary in front of him. After that, the main character was now drinking the crystal clear mineral water straight from the underground cave. Then the main character donated his magical milkshake, and she was now fully prepared for her interview. She asked the main character to watch her performance, and she left the main character with an embarrassed facial expression. After her interview, she met the main character backstage. The main character asked her about the interview, and she replied to his question by inviting him to her house.
Yeah, boy.
It seems like she was successful today, and she wanted to reward the main character for his literal hard work. Anyways, they went to her house, and she was now taking a shower. After that, She thanked the main character, and gave him a romantic kiss. In addition, she will give him a special treat. Then it was time for some cultural moments. The main character was eating his dinner, and it was a big melons. After that, he became very thirsty, so it was normal for him to drink the crystal clear mineral water. She felt the embarrassment, so she wanted the main character to stop drinking. However, a legendary protagonist cannot be stopped with a simple rejection. Anyways, she invited him to enter her sacred sanctuary. Then they started the clapping exercise without holding back their natural instincts. The main character was very lucky, because his reward was in reality, and mine was just a fantasy. Anyways, the main character continued his underground drilling operation, and he was mining in the treasure spot. After a while, he deposited his white gold inside the sacred chamber. The next day, the main character was drained from working overnight, so he was sleeping soundly. Then she woke him up, because they will be late for work. By the way, the main character's shoes were very dirty, and his mom will be disappointed for giving birth to a lazy bastard. Later that day, after working as a television mascot host, she felt very tired from working with that equipment. So, she wanted the main character to let her use his milk production facility. Then they performed the canine technique, and she wanted the main character to use his rod of destruction, because she wanted her mind to forget about the negativities in her life. The main character was worried about her mental health, so he asked her about her problem. She was worried if she will get her dream job, which is a news entertainer. Earlier, she felt humiliated for wearing a ridiculous costume. She was not picky with her work, but she always gets variety shows most of the time. So, she tried her best, but nothing is working for her to acquire her dream job. She was very emotional at this moment. Therefore, the main character comforted her by giving her some praises, and he told her that she will easily acquire her dream job one day, because she was skilled in speech. The clapping ritual was still ongoing, and she was making some wholesome sounds. Anyways, after having a conversation with the main character, she felt relief, and her stress was gone away. Then she ordered the main character to increase his powerful performance, because she was doing all the work riding on the Iron Pegasus. Then the main character was hitting the Lucky 7 jackpot like a casino grand prize winner. However, she was not contented, because she wanted to feel more power. So, the main character used his ultimate rod of destruction for more additional damage effect. Then the main character executed his ultimate move of a Big Bang explosion. In addition, he gave her a magical full-body milk bath to improve her speaking stats. The next day, she was complaining again to the main character, because he was always late. She planned on drinking his magical milkshake before going to work, but her meeting was about to start. However, there is still a way, so she knows that she can still have that special resource by making the main character make her special coffee. Of course, her coffee was a 3-in-1, and the special ingredient was his thick and creamy magical milk. By the way, this time she was saying the word please, and it seems like the magical milk can also give bad girls some character development. That's the end of this cultural anime recap, and please don't forget to put the sauce in your coffee. As usual, this sauce is a special limited edition for culturally matured people's consumption only, and thank you for watching my weird cultural anime recap.